Hey everybody, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Hey, it's time for the lunar eclipse. It's January 10th, guys. So a lot of you are going to see this lunar eclipse if you're in Australia, Asia, Europe, Africa. But here in North America, we're not going to be able to see it because it happens in the middle of the afternoon. So we're probably not going to see anything having to do with this lunar eclipse. But listen, guys, it's still happening. Whether we see it or not, it's happening. So we're going to do a quick little bit of energy to see what's happening. You know, eclipses are big, big changes. This one's happening in Cancer. So those of us that are Cancers are probably going to feel it the most. Also, if you are a Capricorn, being the opposite sign of Cancer, you're really going to feel this eclipse. But all water signs and earth signs are going to feel something from this eclipse. Everybody can feel something from this eclipse because let's face it, we all have water and we all have earth somewhere in our chart, right? So, guys, let me see what we can do here. Hold on one sec. Okay, guys. So, I'm thinking, all right, it's a great time for anybody who's having home and family issues, anything to do with your home life, communication as well. Also, your careers, anything like that. It's a great time to really square up things in that area. Get yourself into, if you want to change jobs, if you want to move, anything like that. It's a great time to start making those initiations right now with this eclipse that's happening. You know, there's a lot going on about this eclipse, and a lot of negative things are always put out there about eclipses, you know, such as Pluto's involved and Saturn's involved, and you know, these are hard planets, right? They're opposing each other 2 days after the eclipse too, I believe. But anyway, you know, what's not mentioned is that right now, okay, so cardinal signs will really be affected by this eclipse. Cardinal signs are Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and I'm forgetting somebody. Libra. How should I forget? Two of those cardinal signs are my sign. So, yeah, so what we're not realizing or thinking about, and I don't know if anybody even mentions it, is that Jupiter is in Capricorn right now, which is great, you know. So if we want to put a positive spin on this heavy energy of the eclipse, yes, the eclipses affect our emotions. So try to keep remembering that, guys, that it's emotional. It's very emotional. So try not to fall into that constant worry or rough communication with other people, because right now Mercury's involved too. And we could say the wrong things, say things we don't mean, trigger fights that don't need to be triggered right now. So try to go with the flow of this eclipse energy, and you're going to get through it a lot easier. And try to keep remembering my emotions are high because of the planetary aspects right now in the eclipse. So let's think about the fact that Jupiter is in Capricorn right now. The eclipse is happening in Cancer, and Capricorn is Cancer's opposite sign. So they go through things together a lot. So whatever Cancer's going through, Capricorn gets affected by, and vice versa. So listen, that Jupiter being in Capricorn is a real big plus, and it's great for Capricorns. And I think it's great for Cancers too. So even though you Cancers are freaking out right now, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to run into my crab shell and hide because I have an eclipse happening in my sign, and it has got all kinds of crazy aspects with Saturn and Pluto and all kinds of other stuff going on, and Mercury's involved. And instead of thinking that way, try to think of the positive. Wait a minute. Jupiter's in my opposite sign, which also benefits me. So, this eclipse can also bring out positive things. You could suddenly get positive news, or you can make a big move that ends up being really positive. You can focus that communication that's supposed to be so horrible, and that all of the things that are supposed to be so rough right now, your relationships, your home life, that sort of stuff. Instead of focusing on the negative and how rough it's going to be, start focusing on the positive and how you've got the help of Jupiter as well. If you play your cards right, make the proper moves in your careers, your home life, your situations with, if you are trying to fix a romantic relationship or get out of one. This is a time for planning correctly and using the benefits of Jupiter, making the right moves, strategizing in the right way, and by all means, watch your communication. Okay? So, bite that lip, bite that tongue. I'm not saying don't speak up for yourself. I'm just saying if you're going to speak up for yourself, do it in the right way, the proper way. Taking the high road is definitely going to be rewarded here. Making the right moves to get out of bad situations is definitely going to be rewarded here. Saturn's involved. Saturn appreciates when you fix your life in a mature manner. So think of it that way. And also, don't forget, Jupiter is involved. It's right across the way in Capricorn. I feel like this could be positive for a lot of you, especially if you're initiating the positive communication and positive plans towards your future, positive movements out of bad relationships, bad careers, bad anything. Moving in the right direction is going to be rewarded here, and you're going to see that growth within the next 6 months. Like, these eclipses bring on a 6-month energy. But what people don't talk about as well is sometimes 6 months has already happened of building up to this eclipse. So in other words, at your eclipse, it might be the crescendo, the moment of the finality of what's been going on for the last 6 months. So in other words, it doesn't have to go for 6 months. It might have already been going for the last 6 months. So think about it that way. For each of you, it's going to be absolutely different. Some of us are coming to a head with our matters in the last 6 months, and some of us are just now going to start gearing towards something that will come to a head in 6 months. So hopefully you guys can understand that. But anyway, I wanted to give you a little information about this eclipse. But since I've kept you here for 8.5 minutes to talk about the eclipse, let's do a little quick reading for each of you. Okay, I'm going to go through the signs with, we're going to start obviously with Cancer, since the eclipse is in your sign. So we're going to do the water signs first: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay? So for Cancer, what does Cancer need to know? Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What are the messages for Cancer for this eclipse? What should Cancer know about during this eclipse time? The eclipse is directly happening in Cancer, so Cancers are going to feel it. Let's see in what way. Wow, nice. Okay, that's a good card. All right. All right, and at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's look at this. I'm using the little Sibylla so we can get quick stories for you guys. Well, we have someone coming in, possibly to talk to you, to reunite with you, to in some way. Now, I don't mean this is not the reuniting card, but someone coming possibly from a distance, or this could be you going a distance. That's the overall energy of your reading here. We also have here someone who's going through a time of grieving. We have the single mother, and we also have a bit of a consolation prize here. This can be anything. It doesn't have to be money. But we also have spying going on here. So somebody's looking into something that has to do with maybe money that came from, I'm going to say, it's very possible, because this is the grieving widower, could be either or, that somebody is not happy about someone that received possibly an inheritance. And this person could be a single mother. In other words, but I do feel like something's coming in about that. So we're going to check and see what that is. Please tell me about the Bellagio here for this reading for Cancer during this eclipse. What is the Bellagio doing here? What is the Bellagio coming in to speak about or to bring for Cancer? For Cancers during this eclipse of January 10th, 2020. The Woman. Okay, anything else? And a commitment. Interesting. Or about the, it could be about the commitment. Okay, and what else? What's the Bellagio doing here? Ten of Pentacles. Yes, so there's something or someone coming in or going to someone. I feel like possibly traveling. It has to do with a commitment. It has to do with, I feel, finances. And someone looking into, I feel, because now they could be looking into the finances of someone who died or into the single mother. I'm going to get one more. Can we talk about, what about the person spying? I want to know about the person spying here. What about the, what's it called? Belvedere. What about the, these are Italian cards, so they have weird, you know, they're hard to explain. When I read them, I'm reading Italian. Belvedere. What about the Belvedere? Why is Belvedere here, please? Well, it's about love. This is about love and commitment and family. All right, so I do feel for some of you, this has to do with family money. Something with Cancers that has to do with the possibility of family money. Okay, I'm going to ask one more question for Cancers, then we're going to move on. What is the most significant thing that Cancers need to know about during this eclipse for January 2020? What is the most significant thing that Cancers need to know about this eclipse for January 2020? Mountain. Okay, give me one more. What about the Mountain? Oops, too many. Just one more card about the Mountain for Cancers. This is some kind of blockage. And a mask. Yeah. So be careful of anyone who's trying to block you from your possible inheritance money, to that somebody who's being false or fake with the mask there. Can we get one more for Cancer on the Mountain and the mask? What's the one thing you want Cancers to know about? Okay. It's going to be cleared up. Okay, so this is the clouds and confusion, but there's a clearing. So if someone's been falsely trying to block you from your, I feel, from money, it's going to be cleared up. All right, now, as always, this can go vice versa, so keep that in mind. All right, now let's get into Scorpio. Scorpios for the eclipse. What should we know for Scorpios during this eclipse for January 10th, 2020? Again, the single mother falls out. What else? A lot of times Cancers and Scorpios are connected. What else do Scorpios need to know about this eclipse? Oh, okay, beautiful. That's really nice. Actually, one more card for what else Scorpios need to know about this eclipse. January 10th, 2020. What do Scorpios... Okay, way too many. Just one or two. What else do Scorpios need to know about... There we go, the Bellagio again. So Cancers and Scorpios feel very connected to me. Bottom of the deck, the money. All right, so for Scorpios, the woman is probably older to you. Again, it has to do with some kind of finances. That's the overall energy. Someone coming in, and look at this transformation. Beautiful, the butterfly. This situation is going to transform. So if someone's been keeping finances from someone older to you, a woman who might be a single mother, so you could actually be like her son or something like that, this situation is going to be transformed. Let's look at we're going to use the Lenormands here and see if we can find out more. Can you tell us some more about this? What does Scorpio need to know about this eclipse that's happening now? It's happening January 10th, 2020. What else does Scorpio need to know about this situation, please? Oh, that's weird. My lights just suddenly came on. I have a bulb that's blown, but it apparently wants to come on. All right, what else does Scorpio need to know about this eclipse? Yeah, it's going to be cleared up. Information will clear up this matter. Wow, really nice, guys. The person coming in could be a man that's going to clear up this matter by bringing in information. It has to do with an older woman to you. I feel like it's a money matter. I feel like Scorpios and Cancers are directly. Now, this could also be someone your age, keep in mind. So they're either going to be your age or older. So this is either a friend or your parent or something like that. For each of you, it's going to be a little bit different. But information's going to clear up this matter. And Cancer had the clearing up card too, with the clouds that have the clearing in it. I almost feel like someone could have been keeping someone from some money that was supposed to be given to them when somebody passed away. So if you guys are going through that, I'm very, very sorry. But hopefully it's going to get cleared up as a result of this eclipse. All right, now let's talk about Pisces. What are the most important, significant things that Pisces need to know about this eclipse that's happening January 10th, 2020? What do we need to know? Too many. Just one or two cards. There's Pisces got the baby that popped out, but I wasn't even ready. The baby could be something new as well. It doesn't have to be a baby. Okay, what do Pisces need to know about this eclipse of January 20? Or, I'm sorry, January 10th, 2020. What's the most significant things for Pisces to know about here? For January 10th, 2020, the eclipse, what kind of news or information should Pisces be aware of? Anyone with Pisces? These two are the ones that popped out. The other ones fell out. Okay, what else does Pisces need to know here? Pisces. What's significant? Okay, let's check them out. Bottom of the deck, the house. Casa. Okay, again, they're Italian. All right, let's see. So bottom of the deck, overall energy has to do with your home. Oh, wow. All right, so for Pisces, you might get some kind of news as well. And it could have to do with something financial. It could involve a third party. We do have someone here who's dreaming of money and peace and a ring and all the things they want. And this could be a male lover. This could be someone who is thinking about you, a little depressed because they thought that there'd be something solid. I do feel like you're going to get some kind of information about money here. Now, are we having third party here? I want to look at this. Let's get the Lenormands. What's going on here with the person? See, I feel like this goes up with this. This is someone who's really, there's information coming in, and it has to do with something about money you've been depressed about. Okay? Or something about something tangible. And down here we have the male and the third party, possibly. Now, this could just be people celebrating, so we're going to look into it. Let's look at it. That's the male lover, though. Give me a little bit here about this male lover and the three people dancing. Can I have more information? I would try to pronounce it, but I can't. It's very Italian and very long. Okay, so La Amente and the three people dancing. Give me more information on that, please, for Pisces. Has to do with, okay, plenty. Look, there's 3 fish here, too. Let me get another one. Can I have some more about the La Amente and the people dancing with the fish? The fish represents Pisces as well. What's going... No, just one, please. Just one card, please. What is going on here for Pisces? Oh, the snake. Be careful of the snake. All right, tell me more about this, the fish and the snake for Pisces with the male lover. With the male lover. Yeah, it's about love, but I'm not sure you can trust this person. What's all of this have to do with the finances and the money? A commitment. All right, so something about this has to do with a commitment here. Why is the snake here, please? Why is the snake here? Oh, wow. Interesting. Confusion about a child or something new. Cutting something out and possibly, this is the death card, something ending. I feel with the scythe and the death card, something's ending, coming to, somebody's being cut out of a situation. There's confusion about a child, or there's confusion around something new. And it's coming to an end. I feel like someone got involved, a third party. All right, whatever this is. So for Pisces, there's something about a relationship, something about your abundance as well. Your abundance is kind of like a little bit of a dream here. Something about this commitment, a third party got involved. There's a lot of confusion around this. And there's confusion about starting over, starting something new. And I feel someone's going to bring something to an end with, when I see the scythe and the death card here, these are about like a harsh ending. Like, I'm done with this. I'm done with the confusion. I'm done with, not knowing what's this. And it does have to do with love. There is love and a commitment involved here. There is abundance involved here, but there's someone who's involved, I feel, a third party with the snake here. And there is some kind of news coming in about this. And it involves a home as well. So I wonder if, or it's something that's happening in your own home. So I do wonder if something home related about your home, your love, the person in your life, the man in your life who brought in some kind of third party is going to come out or already has come out. And now you're worried about, I feel like you're worried about moving on and moving on to something new. You're afraid that it's going to be difficult. You're confused about it. You know that you need to end the old, but you're worried about how will I afford it? Where will I live? I mean, that sort of thing. I'm feeling like, but the good thing about all of this is you may get some news about that. This letter and the Domestico could bring you in news that helps solve this issue for you. Like, you realize you've got to move on. You really have to cut someone out. You really have to move on to the new. Everybody's afraid when they move on to something new, believe me. Everybody. But, you're fearing, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Maybe you lived in the home with this person, and now everything's kind of changing. I feel like you're going to receive some kind of news, hopefully that will be helpful to you. I'm going to get one card that says, what's the most significant thing you want Pisces to know right now about what's going on for them for this eclipse that's happening January 10th, 2020? What's the most significant thing? No, just one, please. That's way too many. What's the most significant thing you want Pisces to know about all this, please? Most significant thing. Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know the most about this situation? Yeah, you're going to need to make a choice. All right, so listen, there's a good choice here for you. It's just that you don't know which one to choose. One's a little brighter than the other, okay? So you're going to be presented with some kind of choice in this matter, and you're going to have to make that decision on your own, Pisces. All right, sorry, Pisces. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I feel like something will come through for you. I do. All right, let's look at, we're going to move from water signs. I just want to write down the time. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, going right into earth signs, all right? Because Capricorn's being very affected by this as well, being Cancer's opposite sign. What do Capricorns need to know, please, for this eclipse? What does Capricorn need to know here for this eclipse? January 10th, 2020. What are the most important messages for Capricorn? It's too many. Just one or two, please. Most important messages for Capricorn here? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, all right. You're thinking about something that got messed up in a financial situation. Yeah, that might end. Oh, Disgrazia's down there too. I feel like we need to take it. Yeah, you keep thinking about, oh my goodness. Yeah, you have a lot of harsh energy at the bottom here. All right, we're going to talk about this. All these came from the bottom of your deck, Cappies. Something that's coming to an end or that ended in a bang with the death. I mean, with the Tower card here. This is like, you know, something that kind of got blown up, got messed up. Messed up room is here as well. You're holding out some kind of hope for this. It had to do with money or finances in some way. You're really thinking about it. Like, you're really looking at what happened and upset about it. La Amente is like dwelling on it. See how she's very focused on what got blown up here, what ended, and very sad about it. Despair. You're really torn up about this, Cappies. There was jealousy involved here, if you didn't know that. All right. Something got very messed up. You were holding out some kind of hope for it. It might involve your finances or some kind of financial situation here. I mean, your story is very clear, Cappies. All right, give me anything you can for Capricorn having to do with this matter that has to do with the eclipse here for January 10th, 2020. What do Capricorns need to know the most? Whoa. All right, you either are a woman or are dealing with a woman in some kind of, there could be some kind of news that comes in as well. Give me a little more, please, for Capricorn about this situation. What do they need to know the most here, please, Capricorns? What do you want them to know? Yeah, whip. It's been so hard. Time. All right, in time, you're going to be able to get rid of this whip. You've been through a situation. There was jealousy here. There was something that got very messed up. I feel like there was harsh treatment as well. And I feel like it's about time with the clock here for this to end. All right, let me get another one for Capricorns. What else can you tell them about this situation, please? Please, just one card, please, for Capricorns. What can you tell them about this situation? What do you want them to know the most about this situation? A man. It involves a man as well. Can you give them any idea of where this is headed, please? Oh, shoot. Just one or two, please. Just one or two. Where is this headed for Capricorn, please? A New Direction came out as well, but it's way too many cards. It was on top of the pile, though. All right, give me just one card. Where's this heading for? Wow! Really nice. See, good things can come from horrible things. You got the clovers. Whatever happened here could actually turn around to be a lucky thing for you. Even though, yes, things got messed up. I mean, really messed up. We have the messed up room, the tower, and the Morte card. Things got basically obliterated. And it's been very hard and emotional for you. Very hard and emotional for you. But you've been holding out this hope. Could have to do with finances in some way and jealousy that was involved here. There is a man and woman involved. It's been going on for time that you've been in the broom, the whip can be abusive. I mean, this could have been a really crappy situation for you. But new and news come with the storks. And luck. I love it. So Capricorn, listen. Sometimes the eclipses bring us harsh energy, or sometimes they bring us a prize at the end of harsh energy. So listen, just hang in there, please, Cappies, because it looks like you've been going through hell, but there's a silver lining, okay? All right, let's move on. Now we're going to do Taurus. What can you tell us for Taurus, please, about this eclipse for January 2020? Tell us more for Taurus, please. The eclipse of January 2020, January 10th, 2020. For Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know? Okay. And one more. Oh, that's too many. Way too many. Give us one more, please, for Taurus for this eclipse, January 10th, 2020. What else does Taurus need to know about this? Okay. I see it. Wow. Troublemakers. So troublemakers caused a tower for Taurus. There's some kind of news coming in with the domestico. We also have the Emperor here, which is really nice. That could be you, Taurus men. Or women, if you're dealing with a man, there could be Emperor involved. Again, we have the Veto. This is the man in mourning. It could be female too, okay? But there's some kind of news about a really great man, and somebody's really sad about something here because troublemakers got involved and caused a tower. So I don't feel like anybody lost anyone in this situation. Now keep in mind, I'm reading for a lot of you. For some of you, you could be mourning an actual loss of someone, either a breakup or a death or whatever it is. Whatever happened here, I feel as though, because these Delarante are always troublemakers, and they came out right with the tower. So I feel as though someone's really upset about something that happened that was caused by people that were troublemakers. And Fortuna is the Wheel of Fortune. It's at the bottom of your deck, which is really interesting because Fortuna is a beautiful card. It's the best card in this deck. So this was around something that would have been considered very fortunate, but troublemakers got involved. But the wheel does still turn. That's like the Wheel of Fortune. So even though troublemakers got involved, the wheel is still spinning. And that is a very positive Fortuna. So I think for Taurus, there's something having to do... I'm going to look right into this and see what it is. First, I want to look directly into the Wheel of Fortune. Could you tell us more about the Fortuna card for Taurus? What's going on with the Fortuna card here? What about it? Yeah. Wow. Look at that. So, it does have to do with a man, the Emperor here. And this is, it's a spiritual union, or it's been sent to you from your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones on the other side. So this is something that was really given to you from, whoever's looking out for you, okay? But something happened here, so we need to look into this. So what is this going on for Fortuna with the Delorante and Disgrazia and Vivido? What is going on here for Taurus with all this? Wow, the star in the wishing well shut the front door. So this can be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. And something you really, really want here. Yes, people might have gotten involved, but I feel like this is wishes come true. I mean, really, honestly. So the truth is, even though somebody really messed something up here, I feel like it still comes through for you, whatever it is. I'm going to look at it again. Give me a little more on the star and the wishing well here for the Taurus reading. The star and the wishing well. Yeah, this is nice. Plenty. All right, so if this was at all, the fish is the same as saying, there's plenty here for you, just like Fortuna. Like this is a very fortunate card where and these are all fortunate cards. So I feel as though for Taurus, a man, you might get a message from a man or about a man. There were troublemakers that stuck their nose where it didn't belong, I feel. But good news is coming. I really feel like something really good news is coming for you, Taurus. And it's going to be something that you really, really want. Like good, fortunate news, okay? All right, let's move on to Virgo. Virgo. All right. What do Virgos need to know about this eclipse happening January 10th, 2020? What is the most significant news or information you can give to Virgos about this eclipse January 10th, 2020? What do Virgos need to know here? Please, Spirit, bring through information. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my gosh. See, these are all troublemakers. All right, let's get some more. What else does Virgo need to know here, please? Wow. Gorgeous. All right, we have false person at the bottom, but you'll see why. There was something going on about a woman and troublemakers that, I don't know, they could have really caused some trouble here. I don't know if they're going to jail. I don't know. We have the prisoner. We have these Delorante and the female enemy. All right, and then over here we have the female servant. So I wonder if these people were, I feel like she was mistreated. When I hear servant and it has to do with all these bad people, was she being held kind of like a prisoner in this situation? It's possible. Let me look at this. Now, the interesting thing is, again, we have Speranza, and I'm pretty sure Speranza means hope. But either way, I always see it as someone who's very focused. See how she's holding like I think it's called a gaff. It's something that you throw in the water and pull out big fish with. It's a huge gaff, actually. She's very focused on getting what she wants, but not in a selfish way. Just as in, she's worked really hard, female servant, right? Waiting for her ships to come in, so to speak. And that's what this card reminds me of. Waiting for your ships to come in a very hopeful way. Female servant, somebody who's done a lot of good to help others. I feel like these people are evil up here, and they're two-faced, and they're liars, and they're false. But there's a man coming in. Look at him. And there's love here. So is he coming in to help this woman who's been wrongly done by these people. Wow, really interesting. I need to get into this a little bit, Virgo. All right. Tell us about the female enemy and Delarante, please, Spirit. Female enemy and Delarante. Tell us more about them. The anchor. Yeah, they were trying to hold this person down, keep her imprisoned. All right, tell me about Falsetta. Why is Falsetta here, please? A child. All right, there could have been a child that started trouble. These do look like a lot of troublemaking kids. Or somebody could have been false about the birth of a child, the paternity of a child, anything like that. We're going to get one more. Now, this could be a false start because child can be a new beginning. Well, when I see falsetta and child, if it's not talking about someone's actual child or a child involved, we're talking about a false start, a false new beginning. So let's look at that. Can I have one on falsetta and the child together, please? Ooh, too many. Just one or two. Falsetta and the child together for Virgo. Oh, way too many. I'm sorry, guys. Can I just get one for Falsetta and the child? Just one card. I can't read that many. There we go. Wow. Some kind of confession or burdens to bear. There's been something about this new start or this child. Someone's got to confess something, or someone's got some kind of a burden about whatever this is. All right, let's go to the female servant and Speranza. The female servant and Speranza, please clarify here for Virgo, having to do with the eclipse today. Female servant and, okay. Oh my gosh. There's love. So this man that's coming in loves this woman. I need to know more about the man now. Tell me about this man with Amor and Biagio. He's traveling in to see her. Amor and Biagio. Tell me some more about this. Tell me some more about Amor and Biagio. Tell me more. Wow. I feel like he's been looking into whatever's been hidden. Wow, wow, wow. He's coming in to the person he loves with love. I feel, wow, I want one on the magnifying glass and the moon here with Biagio and Amor. Amore and Biagio. Yep, the troublemakers. He's been looking into the troublemakers that were keeping secrets and causing problems. The female enemy and her clan. Keeping this woman trapped. And they were false. And even, I hate to say it, but some of this clan looks like it could have been her kids that need to make, there's some kind of a confession needing to be made here. But this man, I feel, knows all about it. He's coming into this woman, the love person, the person he loves. She's been treated like a servant. All right, interesting. You guys have to tell me about this. I'm sorry I took so long on this one. Very interesting story. All right, now, where are we now? Okay, let's move on to air. All right, air signs. Aquarius. What can you tell Aquarius that has to do with this eclipse happening today? What does Aquarius need to know about this eclipse? Aquarius. One more, please, for Aquarius. Oh, I got one flipped. Hold on. What does Aquarius need to know about this eclipse? Okay. Wow. Wow. So we have this merchant trying to get away with something. Merchant can be a bad businessman trying to get away with something. We have an honest, beautiful, kind woman. This is like the Empress in other decks. And we have someone who's sick about something. So let's look at this. I want to know about Amuleto. This is somebody who can be depressed as well. The thinking man. Alright, so look at these two looking at each other. almost like thinking about each other. This man is depressed about something about this woman because I think this merchant, this bad person, might be trying to get away with something here. All right, and the thinking man's thinking about her and she's thinking about him. Very, very interesting. Let's get, this is interesting. For Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know about this situation having to do with today's eclipse? What does Aquarius need to know here? Yeah, Aquarius. There's your card, the star. Hopes, wishes, and dreams as well. Tell me more for Aquarius about this situation. What else does Aquarius need to know about this situation having to do with the eclipse today? Okay. Wow, that's too many. Let's get that one. Yeah, it has to do about a partnership. Can I get just one more, please, for Aquarius? It has to do with the eclipse and this situation that Aquarius is dealing with. Yeah, the moon and the mice. All right, so the moon and the mice pop back out. So, could Aquarius be in some way connected to Virgo? Could you have both in your chart? Very likely. This has to do with a partnership. It has to do with other people that got involved. It has to do with secrets. And it has to do with hopes, wishes, and dreams. I do feel as though we have a woman and a man who are thinking about each other, and both of them maybe, are feeling very depressed about it. I feel like someone got involved that actually shouldn't have, that was trying to get away with something. We do have the mice and someone trying to get away with something next to this merchant. This has to do with a partnership in some way. I want one more card. Can you give us one card to sum this up for Aquarius? What's the one thing you want Aquarius to know about all this, please? Wow, oh my gosh. Your ancestors and loved ones in heaven, your spiritual team, your guides, your angels are protecting you. Oh my goodness, Aquarius. You're being protected. People tried to do you dirty and you're being protected. That's why you got this beautiful card. Do not worry about it. Hopes, wishes, and dreams here. Somebody tried to get away with something here. They did. But you're being protected. I feel like you can be male or female or dealing with a male or female that's involved in this, being protected. I feel somebody's dealing with a bad, I want to say merchant is a business person, but it could be anybody really, that is trying to get away with something shady. So you'll know who the shady person is in your life. Wow. All right, that was a very clear story. Being protected, Aquarius. Beautiful. All right, let's go right into Libra. Libra. What does Libra need to know about this eclipse happening today, please? What kind of messages do you have for Libra? What's important about this eclipse for Libra? Beautiful. Look at that. I'm not going to take all these, but those flip. Okay, what else does Libra need to know? Libra. He's coming. This Villaggio's everywhere, man. What else does Libra need to know? Nope, just one or two, please. What does Libra need to know about this eclipse? One more. Oh, there's that child again. And look at despair is at the bottom. All right, so something happened here that really, really upset you. It could be something, could have been something new, or could have been about a child. There could have been some spying here with the spy, the Belvedere. But somebody's coming in to help transform the situation. The Villaggio's coming in, and this is transformative, and it's freedom, whatever it is. So whatever's been so heavy. Oh, look at loyalty at the bottom. I feel like after somebody did some dirty stuff, I feel like loyalty needs to be here as well. Because I feel like this person's coming in with loyalty for you. After something really bad happened, somebody was, spying. Now, this could be even someone spying on your child. This could be someone spying on, this could, again, doesn't have to be a child. It could be something new. New and transformative. Wow, looking into something new and transformative. It's very possible somebody did you dirty. I mean, or there was some kind of sadness, but you're now looking into this transformation and something brand new that would include someone who's loyal. All right, let me get a little look at this. Can we have more information on this situation for Libra? Anything that Libra needs to know about this eclipse that has to do with this situation, please? This eclipse happening today, please. All right. Wow, beautiful. You got the park and the lilies. Gorgeous. I feel like this is all protection for you. Look, something's been really hard, but look, you went through a battle. You were just devastated. But look, you're at the top now. It's all downhill from now in a good way. You climbed that mountain to the top. Oh, something happened here that was so heavy and hard for you. It was a blockage, a mountain, something you felt you couldn't get past, but you did it. There has been some kind of spiritual protection here as well. There could have even been physical people protecting you at the park here. Can I have one more for Libra, please, that sums up the situation? The cross, I feel that's part of that spiritual. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is all spiritual love. Something very spiritual has happened here. There's been love in this situation. Someone, I feel, protected you in some way. Guided you. Even if it was through spiritual means. Through this situation. And helped you transform it. I feel like transforming it into something new, but I do feel like there is physically a person who's loyal, who's coming in. Either he's someone you already know, or someone who you aren't expecting. And it's going to transform the situation. This is really a nice reading. I mean, it goes from someone spying, somebody going through a lot of stuff, and then all of a sudden this loyal person coming in. There's protection, there's love. There's spiritual. This is very spiritual. This could be a very spiritual union between people. Really nice. All right, let's go with Gemini. What do Geminis need to know about this eclipse for today, January 10th, 2020? What do Geminis need to know the most? Okay, I see it. Wow, there's a couple here I didn't realize. All right. Gemini, you might have some kind of a partnership or a friendship or something with an older woman or someone your age or older. There's someone on a mission here too. I want to get one more. Can I have one more, please, for Gemini here? One more. Yep, there's that Domestico. And look, female servant. These two work together. The Domestico and the female servant are, they're partners in some way. Okay, so you've had a partner working with you, or you've been working for them on a mission. Somebody really wants to fix something, I feel. All right, let's get another couple cards for Gemini. What else can you tell us for Gemini here? What's important about this eclipse for Gemini? That's happening today, this eclipse for January 10th, 2020. What else is important here in this situation for Gemini? What's important here for Gemini in this situation? Okay, there we go. Wow, commitment and 10 of Pentacles. Shut the front door. Wow. This is not just commitment. This is, you know, fulfillment and completion and family and home matters. Really nice, Gemini. I feel like someone's on a mission here to make sure that they work together really well with their partner. These are two people that are working fabulously together. Nice. Okay, Gemini after Gemini. Who do we have? Aries. We're on to fire, guys. Aries. What do we need to know for Aries for this eclipse, please? What's important? What's important for Aries here and having to do with this January 10th, 2020 eclipse? Having to do with Aries for this January 10th, 2020 eclipse. Look at that. Beautiful. One more for Aries, please. One or two more for Aries. Communication. All right. Anything else? All right. Wow. That's really interesting. So, Aries, there's something going on here. You have the thinking man at the bottom of your deck, and we have the Emperor here. Well, it's called the Grand Signior in this deck, but he's like the Emperor. So I feel like either you're thinking about him or he's thinking about you, or both. There's something about the wheel here, the Wheel of Fortune. Fortuna's a really good card in this deck. Some conversation that needs to be had and possible celebration. This card can go different ways. I'm going to pull a couple of these and see where this heads to. What else can you tell us, please, for Aries, having to do with this reading? Tell us for Aries, for this eclipse, for January 10th, 2020. Confusion. Okay, what else? Anything else? Wow, the cross came out again, and loyalty. Wow. There's confusion about something, about someone's loyalty here. Of course, I need to find out about the cross. Can I get one more card? Can we have some more information on the cross? Because that cross can go many different ways. Tell me more about this cross, please, for Aries. That did not come out the right way, so I'm not even going to look at it. Tell me more about this cross for Aries, please. What about this cross for Aries? There we go. A man and a woman. Wow! This is spiritual. Alright, there's some kind of spiritual union here. I will tell you that the ship on top of the mountain fell out, but it didn't come out the way I would normally take it, but it could have been very hard for these people to get to where they are, or to come together. There's been a lot of confusion. There's been burdens to bear. This could also be a very spiritual union. There's loyalty here, though, and it's a very fortunate situation. A conversation needs to be had. I feel like once this conversation is had, there's going to be happiness in this. I think there's some confusion. Someone doesn't really know if there's loyalty here. Really nice, Aries. Okay. So I just feel like communication is going to help here. And what is this eclipse about? Communication. All right. This eclipse has a lot to do with communication. All right. Let's go with Leo. Leo, what does Leo need to know about this eclipse? January 10th, 2020. What does Leo need to know? Oops, way too many. What does Leo need to know about this eclipse for January 10th, 2020? Fortuna, again, nice. A lot of people are getting Fortuna. That's the wheel, and that makes total sense during an eclipse. Something happening to turn that wheel. Oops, I wasn't even ready. Okay, Leo, January 10th, 2020 eclipse. Tell us more for Leo. What's important for Leo? Anything else? Okay, I see it. Wow. All right. Well, we have these delirious people again. One more for Leo, having to do with this eclipse. Jealousy. Okay, so Leo, your reading almost looks connected to one of the first ones we did, so you might want to go back and check that out. Troublemakers that were jealous starting trouble again. All right, someone's been really, really depressed and sick over this. Look at this. This could have to do with whatever reading I did that involved an inheritance, because look, this person looks like they're mourning. See the little cross down here? They could be mourning and someone was sick. Someone could be possibly have passed. Doesn't have to be, guys. This just could be someone who's really depressed about people that started a lot of trouble, but the wheel's turning. And this is a very good Wheel of Fortune, like I said. So, whatever happened here, that wheel is turning in the situation. Someone felt totally trapped in this situation with someone who was trying to get away with something. Alright, let's keep going here. That was from the bottom of the deck. Alright, let's get more for Leo here. What else does Leo need to know about this situation having to do with the eclipse, January 10th, 2020? Snake. Anything else that Leo needs to know about this situation, please? What's most important that Leo should know about this situation? Nope. Not coming out the right way. Okay, what's most important here that Leo should know about this situation? Wow, news. Okay. Wow. You might get some information about mistreatment in this situation. Alright, and of course the snake jumped out. Somebody was trying to get away with something. The snake is, whoever this is up here, that was trying to keep someone trapped, that was trying to get away with something. It was all about, could have been a group of people that were jealous. I feel like you're going to get information about how awful these people were to someone. I'm going to try to get one on the, well, the news. We'll get one on the writer. Tell me more about the writer. Give me one more card on the writer. What is this news? It's about the people who were causing trouble. The mice. Troublemakers. Just like De Laurenti. Troublemakers. So people were trying to get away with something. They were doing something shady. It was all out of jealousy, and they were being cruel. Wow. Okay, well, it is what it is, Leo. Alright, Leo. It sounds like you're going to get, the news that you get is going to be very fortunate. It's going to be helpful to you, okay? So that's a good thing. Alright, let's go with, last but not least, Saggies. I hope I did, everybody. I guess you guys will tell me if I didn't. Sagittarius, please, Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good, send through the eclipse news for Sagittarius. The eclipse of January 10th, 2020. Tell us about what this eclipse, what Sagittarius needs to know about this eclipse. Well, looky there. That's interesting. Can I have one more, please? In a good way. What else does Sagittarius need to know about this eclipse? Saggies. Interesting. Alright. So Sagittarius, I feel like, again, yours is kind of similar to Leo's. Someone was trying to get away with something. Oh, I forgot the bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. New and loyalty. So something new. Alright, I feel like someone was trying to get away with something, but you're going to find out about it, and that's going to make you really happy. Because you have someone coming in to reunite with you. This is reuniting. It's a partnership. So your partner is, and I feel like if it's a new partnership, this person's loyal, because new and loyal. Now, this could go vice versa, like I said. I feel like somebody's going to find out something about, and it could have been a third party that you're going to find out about. Excuse me, I am so sorry. But your partner, the person that's loyal to you, is going to come in and tell you about it. I'm so sorry, guys. My allergies are awful. Alright, let's get a couple more. For Sagittarius, what else needs to be said here for Sagittarius? What else should they know about this eclipse for January 10th, 2020? What's important for Sagittarius? Wow. Okay, one more. One more, please. What's important for Sagittarius? Saggies. What's the most important thing Sagittarius should know at the time of this eclipse? Wow. Public. Okay. Interesting. So, with whatever comes out, whatever information comes out, you're going to need to make a choice. Maybe even change direction. I feel like there's been some kind of troublemakers that were gossiping, and that's public knowledge. That was at the bottom of the deck. So, but I do feel as though someone's coming in, they're very loyal, and they're coming in to reunite with you. It's a reunion, so it's probably someone you already knew, because this is the reunion card. Now, it could be past life. You might not know them in this life, but they are loyal. It's coming out as loyal and new up here. So that's interesting. I feel like there's been some kind of gossiping. There's been someone who was trying to get away with something. There could have been third party. Look, the birds have, well, that's four. 3 or 4 party. There could be several people involved. I'm seeing 3 to 5 people involved in this situation, but I do feel like you could have a conversation that's going to help you choose a different direction, and it's going to be really good. And the park is a really positive card. It does involve public, it does involve beauty, love, that kind of thing. It also can be an event. You might meet this person at an event. Really nice. Anyway, guys, I feel as though some kind of reuniting or reunion of some sort, coming back together with someone you care about, even if it was past life. I still feel as though someone needed to get out of some kind of third party situation. Maybe one of you was involved in a third party situation. You know, it might not have been you, it might have been the other partner that did it, and now the two of you are coming together. Really nice. I like it. I feel good about it, okay? Alright, guys. That's everybody. I'm going to pull you all some angel cards to go by here. Alright, what should the collective focus on during this eclipse? What would be the thing that the angels would like the collective to focus on at the time of this eclipse? Balance. Woo! Keep that balance. Remember how I told you, go with the flow. In the beginning of the video, if you skipped it, how I talked about the way to get through this energy of this eclipse. Wow! Expectancy and birth. Some of you are having a baby, or going to find out someone is. Beautiful. Keep your balance and harmony going on, guys. Harmony and balance. Go with the flow. Remember I told you, the more we go with this energy of the eclipse, the more we're going to survive it better than the next guy, okay? It's all about staying in balance, going with it in harmony. Even if you get news you didn't know, birth and expectancy could be news you didn't expect, right? Something new you hear about. I think a lot of you are going to hear about a birth, though, or that someone's pregnant. All right, guys. Let's get you a couple of goddess guidance cards too. Goddesses, what do you want the collective to focus on for this eclipse? What would be the advice for anyone who's worried about the eclipse? What do you want them to know? Oops, whoa, that's too many, but I'll take all the ones that flipped in the upright. Can I get one more, please? I wanted to get 3. Okay. Alright. Oh, how appropriate. We'll do that one last. Alright, undying love. The goddess Assault is about the goddess of undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Really nice. So listen, if you have a deep love with someone, sometimes we can't be with the people we love because they're not good for us, but that doesn't mean we don't love them. We can always have a deep love for them in our heart. Cordella, the goddess of going outside. Cordella is the goddess of outdoors, getting out in nature. You have been indoors for too long. Go outside and get fresh air. I can agree with that. It's winter, right? It's just about. Alright, and this one is the one I laughed at because this so sums up the eclipse for us. Cycles and rhythms. Okay, so, what is it? Maeve. Maeve is the goddess of cycles and rhythms, the things we go through that are cycles in our life. Honor the cycle of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Please, during the eclipse, we go through highs and lows and an emotional roller coaster. This energy is heavy. If you guys feel yourself going through a very hard emotional time right now, or a very up and down, and you don't know why you're feeling this way, or you're blaming it on something else, it's the eclipse, guys. The moon, the sun, everything has an effect on us. These cycles and rhythms have a huge effect on our rhythms, our bodies, our endurance levels. Get some extra rest. Be very kind to yourself. My personal opinion is don't go out this weekend. I mean, that's my opinion. You guys can do what you want. Um, if you want to have a few of your soul tribe over to your house or something like that, way better. And these got to be really ride or die people. Don't let anyone in that you're unsure of or that hasn't been with you for a very long time. Hang out with your closest peeps this weekend, okay, guys? Do not. I would honestly say stay away from crowds and like partying, drinking, anything like that. I would say stay clear. Just for this weekend. Next weekend you can go do whatever you want. But just for this weekend, take care of yourself. Might be a good time to get into a project at home. You know, taking down your Christmas stuff, that's what I got to do. I haven't had any time to do it. So this weekend, that's my plan. So things like that are going to keep you focused. Hang out with your best family member or friend at home. Okay? I don't care. Stream Netflix. You know, do something that is beneficial and get outdoors a little bit. Have a little hike with, with your friend, your family, somebody really close. All right? Don't hang out with people you're not sure of this weekend, okay? All right, guys, just my opinion. Have a great weekend. This is going to be your weekend reading, so I'm not going to put one. Well, I might already have one out. Actually, I probably do. Probably already have a weekend reading out. But if I don't, this is a bonus weekend reading. It has to do with the eclipse, and this energy is going to go on for the weekend. It's for some of you, this energy will go on for 6 months. Okay, so not this energy. The effects of this will go on. Something will come to a head, right? From now till 6 months later. Or it could have already, could be coming to a head today or in this weekend or soon, around this time, this week, or the following week, about something that's already been going on for 6 months, okay? I hope you enjoyed your eclipse reading. If anybody wants to comment, please do. Please let me know how your eclipse weekend goes too. I'm excited for everybody. Some of you got some really nice stuff that's going to come in. You might not see it right away, so don't panic if you don't see it right away. Like I said, it can be stretched out over time, all right, with eclipses. All right, guys, stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't do anything that would bring any bad karma at you. It's a very karmic time. Try to stay at a keep everything you're doing. Take the high road. Take the high road. Bring in that good karma. Okay. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.